Oh, hey guys, Doug here. I want to show you a shotgun that I just recently purchased, but before I do, I want to explain to you why I'm so excited about this shotgun. Whenever I was a kid, probably around 10 years old or something, the best memories in my life was going squirrel hunting with my brother and my dad. And it was one of them things I really look forward to, and we had a great time. And I used an old shotgun from years ago. It was a Nitro Hunter single shot 16 gauge shotgun, and that was without a doubt the best shotgun I probably had ever shot, even though it was very simple. It would take out squirrels from distances that you wouldn't believe. And I know 16 gauge is the gauge of the past, but you can still get those shells. Excuse me. And that gun made its way through the family from my grandfather through the family and ended up with me. And then in 1982 somebody broke in our home and stole our guns and stuff, and they took that old Nitro Hunter, and they took some nice guns, but I really miss that Nitro Hunter, I think, more than any other gun, if anything, because it was my grandfather's gun. So since 1982 I had been looking all over the place. Now I would end up at different pawn shops here and there and look for them, and gun shows, things like that, and I ran across a few of them, but they just wanted too much money. These old guns are not worth a whole lot, but here it is. I bought me one finally on Arms List, and they sent it to my local FFL dealer, and we did the paperwork and everything on it. It's legally mine, it's registered. 16 gauge. Now these guns were built back during the Depression era. They were hardware store guns. You could also purchase them through Sears and Roebuck catalogs. The receiver on them, nickel plated. The barrel on these things are 30 inches long. I mean, so it's a long barrel, short stock. Overall length on this gun is 55 inches, and they are front heavy. They're a heavy shotgun, just a little over 8 pounds. Hard to believe at 10 years old and toting one of these things around through the woods. But most of the time I carried it over my shoulder, you know, kind of like this, and to this day I'm still have that habit of doing just that. It was the go-to gun. Matter of fact, I had a Remington 1100, and which was a fantastic shotgun, but I really liked the Nitro Hunter. These things come with the choke made into them. It was full choke, and you know, like I said, just an amazing shotgun. Now these things aren't worth much. Probably I gave average for this, which is $150. Then of course you got shipping and your FFL charge and handling, all that stuff. So all in all, I ended up with it about $200. You know, there again, it's not worth a whole lot. The nickels wore off right here on it, so whoever carried it was right-handed. And no telling how many times this gun's been shot, but it's in excellent condition. Listen to how solid it is when you open it up. I mean, it's just as solid as it can be. It fits up real nice right in here. There's no shake, no shimmy to it whatsoever. Everything on it is just built great. Now during the Depression era, a lot of companies were really struggling. Firearm companies were struggling out here, and they made some of these off-brand shotguns. I'm not really sure who made this particular gun here, and they had a lot of little companies that come up during the Depression era. But this gun here, the reason it was made and probably so popular was because it would fit by the old farm place or the home place front door, and it was the go-to gun. You grab it, you go out, you would shoot small animals with it for supper. You would use it to kill a fox that's getting in your hen house or something. Maybe kill a hog that you were about to butcher. And it's probably taken out a few deers. You know, back then, if you had enough money to get slugs, and that was great. If not, you use cut shells. But back in its day too, what's interesting on it is this thing has a safety feature. Not only does it have a hammer that is a safety feature, but it does not set against the firing pin until you pull the trigger, and then it will push up against the firing pin. So it had safety features even back then. But these things were notorious. Whenever you open them up, you hunt, it would send the shell out and would fly it over your shoulder. I mean, they're just super gun. They come up very quick, and you can focus in. Has a notch right here built into the receiver on the back for the rear sight, and a little pin right here for the front sight. And I just got me a box of 16 gauge, and yes, you can still get them in some of the places. They carry them over the counter, and some places you have to order them. But 16 gauge is still readily available out there. The stock is in pretty good condition considering how old this gun is, and it's got a few bad places in there. I thought even one time about having it re-nickeled and re-bluing it myself, but you know, I think I'm just going to keep it just like it is, and one day I'm going to pass it down to my grandson, either my son or my grandson, whatever. And but I'm just so excited about this shotgun right here. Can't wait to do a little squirrel hunting with it, take it out and shoot it. Man, this thing would pack a wallop whenever you shot it. It was something else, just a tremendous gun. I'm happier than a kid with a sack full of puppies. But anyway, I wanted to share this with you, and like I said, these guns are not worth a whole lot. They did make them in a side-by-side and a single barrel. They made them in 12 gauge, and I know 16 gauge. I don't know if they made them in 20 gauge or not, or 410, whatever. They probably did. And there's probably still a lot of these guns around, but they're sitting in somebody's closet somewhere because it belonged to grandpa or great-grandpa, and just don't want to get rid of them. And you know, if you pay $250 to $300 for one of these guns, it better be in perfect mint condition. They're just, you know, just not worth much, but they are probably the most underrated shotgun on the face of the earth. But I'm here to tell you what, folks, this is if you can ever get your hands on one of these guns and you like to do small game hunting, do so. Nitro Hunter shotgun. Boy, it's great to see one of these babies back again, I tell you. Brings back a lot of memories. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a wonderful Christmas. Talk to you later.